I am not here to save the world. A reflection on purpose and boundaries. In a world that constantly preaches the virtues of altruism and collective responsibility, there is a quietly radical truth. Not everyone is here to save the world. Some are here to live their lives, pursue their own growth, and protect their energy. This concept contradicts the platitudes we are often fed about selflessness, unconditional help, and always turning the other cheek. While these ideals may hold value in some contexts, they may also be oversimplified, unrealistic, or even counterproductive when they fail to consider individual purpose and boundaries. The idea that we must always prioritize the needs of others, endure mistreatment, or persist in saving everyone around us ignores the harsh reality of our limited resources. Not everyone is destined to play the role of the martyr or savior, and it is not only unnecessary but potentially harmful to sacrifice your own well being for the sake of others, especially when those others have no intention of contributing positively to your journey. Platitudes can become obstacles to personal growth. The most dangerous thing about platitudes is that they make complex human experiences feel trivial. They are blanket solutions to specific nuanced struggles. For example, the advice to turn the other cheek while noble does not address the very real toll that sustained abuse or injustice can have on a person's mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual well being. Imagine that you are a child being abused and beaten by your parents, where the harm they inflict may end up costing you your life. I'm not talking about regular situations where parents properly discipline their children. I am talking about parents high on drugs, drunk on alcohol, being angry, inebriated, and having lost their grip on reality when they come to beat you. This is not going to be tolerated. Imagine an abusive girlfriend, boyfriend, wife, husband who continues to put you in the hospital, not stopping their relentless terrorism on you. Should you turn the other cheek to this abuser? You cannot. You must defend yourself. You must fight back. You don't deserve to be a spouse in a punching bag. Even worse, you don't deserve to end up 6 feet under. Yes, forgiveness and peace are admirable goals, but they should not come at the cost of one's dignity, self-respect, or even their bodily integrity. Allowing oneself to be repeatedly hurt and exploited is not a virtue. It's a path to resentment, disempowerment, and serious harm. If we adhere strictly to these feel-good sayings, we might find ourselves trapped in endless cycles of self-sacrifice without meaningful progress. True self-care and growth involves understanding when to say no, and when to withdraw from people who drain us, and when to fight back against forces that seek to oppress or undermine us. The importance of boundaries cannot be overstated. A refusal to constantly engage with those toxic people who seek to provoke us is not a sign of weakness. It is a manifestation of strength. It is an acknowledgement that time and energy are precious resources, and we cannot afford to squander them on futile battles with people who have no intention of reaching a meaningful resolution. Think of the power of selective engagement. There's a profound wisdom in choosing where to invest your time and energy. Arguing endlessly with people who are not interested in understanding your perspective is a complete waste of time and energy. Most of the time, these people have already made up their minds, and no amount of logic or emotional appeal will shift their worldview. Engaging with them is like trying to argue with a wall, and it is an exercise in futility. As a spiritual mentor once advised, don't spend too much time trying to save the world. The world does not need saving by any one person, and even if it did, it would require more than just endless debates and conversations that lead nowhere. Instead of fighting these battles, the focus should be on finding allies, those who understand your goals and values and who will walk beside you on your journey. These are the people who matter, not those who seek to derail or diminish your progress or engage in meaningless debate. Cultivating meaningless relationships in the community is far less valuable than sticking to your word and trusting your beliefs. The reality is those who genuinely will identify with your values will join you and become your ally, and they will not fade away. You need to weed out distractions. You do not need to waste time trying to convince people who are not interested in your success or your ideas. The pursuit of your own growth, your own happiness, and your own purpose is far more important than seeking approval from those who do not have your back. I'm not talking about being educated. Sometimes we can be educated, but I'm just talking about time wasters. It is crucial to understand that you are not obligated to save the world, nor are you obligated to fix every problem, help every person, argue every argument, or rescue every situation. Sometimes the most loving and responsible thing you can do is focus on your own growth and well-being. That does not mean abandoning compassion or ignoring the needs of others entirely. It simply means recognizing your own worth, your own limits, and knowing when to prioritize yourself over others. Cutting ties with people who constantly drain your energy or who do not contribute positively to your life is not a betrayal. It is an act of self-preservation. It's not selfish to put yourself first. It is necessary for long-term health and fulfillment. There's no shame in protecting your time, your peace, and your future. And there are people who are selfish enough to keep you in cycles of abuse. Stay away from these people. Preserve yourself. Pursue your purpose. Help those who genuinely need you. Continue growing in the ways that align with your unique journey. This is your life, not someone else's. Embrace your path. In the end, we are not all here to save the world. Some of us are here to live fully, protect our energy, and learn the lessons that life presents to us, that we might be able to complete good things in this lifetime. Meaningful contributions when we can, and there are no universal rules for how to engage with others. While some may be called to fight, some may be called to argue, some may be called to make grand sacrifices, others may be called to retreat, focus on themselves, cut tie with what does not serve you or your growth. Ultimately, it's about abandoning the things that are a waste of time, investing in yourself, and learning when to let go of people, habits, or expectations that are no longer beneficial. Your purpose is yours to define, and while the world may need saving in various ways, your journey is your own, and that is enough. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you're new here, this is a safe space. If you are returning, I love and appreciate you so much. I'm glad that you're back. In the name of the Most High God, I wish you health, wealth, prosperity, and abundance, blessings and protection. Take care. Have a great day.